Yo, you think I wasn't gonna make it back, but guess what? We're back at it again. Lesson number 4. I'm looking very forward to this because we're going in the sauce department. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And we're gonna talk about none other than counter hit combos. You may wonder, what is it talking about counter hit? Sometimes you don't know what to do when you hear these words, but don't worry, I got you.
I got you, homie.
I'm gonna go over each and every single situation that you're gonna see yourself into, depending on what button you got him with. This is going to be extremely explanatory, so hang in tight. Just hang tight. Hang tight. So we're going to go from the very simple to the very last, all right? We're going to start out with 5S. There it is. A whole bunch of damage, all right? And obviously that this is mid-screen. If you are in the corner and you have bar disband, you would be doing the regular RC combo, which I have showed you on previous videos. If you haven't, I'll leave a link right here. What you have to do on this one is when you get the counter hit on 5S, you're gonna do immediately after. Now, it's a little bit tricky because the whole animation of counter has to go away for you to be able to do a macro dash forward into 5S again. It's a little bit tricky in the timing, but you just lab it out and then you're gonna know exactly when to do it. See, I didn't get it on that one. It's because it's very tight. Yes, and then you get that. Now, obviously, if you have meter, watch this. And then you can do that wall combo, which is, it's pretty nice. It's pretty cute. And it's not that hard to do. And it's pretty nice.
Nice.
As you noticed, on that one, instead of just doing regular RC, what you would be doing forward RC. Remember what I talked about in the previous lesson for you to do that? If you have a dash command button, you would plink one after the other, right? So the dash and the other one, and that's how you get the forward Roman cancel. And this one is blue, but obviously on here, and then you just go and continue with the rest, all right? But now, let's say if you're from afar, and then you get him with far slash, right? With this one right here, far slash, honestly, you can't really get a lot out of it, unfortunately, because of the distance. You're too far. Like, you can't really go macro dash forward after this. So what you're gonna do is just you get counter, you can, hold on. You just get Rensho, and then if you have the bar, then you can do this. And then you just finish it off that way, right? Which, again, it's not that significant, but at least you have something and you know how to counter after that. Now, as far as 2H, this one, there's a couple of routes that you can use on this one, all right? So I'm going to go with the first one. I'm going to do this. And then that's 187. And also remember, there is no meter that you spent at all, and you did 187 damage. That's extremely significant, especially coming from Chipp. Once you do 2H, immediately, and when I say immediately, you mean like immediately after, you're gonna do 236S and then 236K. Usually you get this Rekka completely, so it's 1, 2, and then you do the third one. The second one you're gonna disregard. You're just gonna do the first, and then you do the kick. All right. That's just it. Right after 2H. So it's going to look like this. Right? And then after that, you're going to try to do a little bit of macro dash forward into 2S, 2H. All right? So it's going to look like this. There it is. And there's the bombo. Sometimes when you get 2H, you have to get this. You can link 5S close slash after the alpha blade. The thing is that it's extremely tight. It's very hard to do. There it is. You see? And then you just get this. It's 176. It's not even as much damage as the one that you did with the Rensho. It's just that if you get with the Rensho, you got to be a little more aware for you to do the counter hit Rensho here. There you go. See, you can even do that. And it's 175, and it's not that hard. A little less damage, but is a lot more consistent. So you can either choose to do that or go with the other. Whatever feels best. You have options. The second way that you can get someone and they get counter hit, sometimes you're doing pressure, right? If I'm gonna make the opponent guard first only, and I do this, and they get counter hit like that. If I frame trap in like that, they get counter hit like that. So what you would do if you get them with that one, the good thing is that because of the counter animation basically stops everything, usually you can't really do the combo of Rensho normally, right? See, it blocks on the third one, but because you have counter hit, what it does is that it gives you enough time to confirm with the bonsai kick at the end. So you would do this. Hold on. See? And it actually combos. So you can see it there. It actually comboed. So depending on where you are on the screen, you can do different conversions. So let's do this. See, sometimes you got to do a little bit of macro dash forward. And then you go again, do the Rensho combo, or you can also do the Alpha Blade combo here. That one. And that's 204. That's almost 50% for Chipp. Let's go. So obviously, if you get the opponent with the kick, oh, this is super easy to confirm, right? And then you do that and just finish the combo. So I don't think that needs that explanation. You just dash forward, 5S, 2S, 2H, Alpha Blade, and then just do you just go ham, all kinds of ham. All right, you got it. I know you do. If you get your opponent with 5H, it's a little bit finicky because of where the distance is. So if you get your opponent with 5H, you can macro dash forward into 2S, but it's not that consistent because again, it's very tight on timing. So you got to take it. You can either go for the easy ride, which is just double Rensho, or and you can do that, right? It's the more optimal one. But again, it's very tight on the timing. So you might have to practice that a lot for you to get the consistency that you want on that combo specifically. If you get your opponent, however, with Jumping Dust, that one right there, usually the situation you're going to save yourself a lot is when you do this. You're going to dash forward 5S. And then just do Alpha Blade, and you know the drill. You know the rest of the drill, all right? I think those are all the conversions that I have for you so far. Now, oh, actually, no. There's one more. Ha! What was I saying? If you get your opponent with Sweep, sometimes you do that, right? Or you do this, and they get caught by 2D there. I mean, it's good. Now, it gives you enough time, the animation does, that you can do 2S and 2H into Alpha Blade. So you're going to do this. See? And then you can do this. And then you got that little nice conversion that we already know and love. So there's that. So for now, those are all the dust conversions combos that I am using so far. There is a plethora of other different combos and other different routes that you could be able to find out there, but those are the ones that I find myself to be using the most. I feel like those are the more consistent for me specifically. Now, if you have any other questions at all about any of these, please make sure you leave it on the comment section below. I'll try to answer to each and every single one. We have a series of this lesson. This, again, is lesson 4. If you haven't watched the other one, I highly recommend you to do so. Again, guys, thank you so very much, all of you watching in. This is Ricochet, and I'll catch you all next time.